No, the ongoing battle with Harry and Meghan and their titles just keeps going on and on. It's a strange thing, isn't it, when you think about it? Because as we saw with the former royal known as Prince Harry, in those media interviews for his book Spare, he got very agitated when the ITV news broadcaster said about the removal of titles and said, well, what difference would that make? Of course, to a lot of people over here in the United Kingdom, it makes a lot of difference. They feel that their British monarchy, the royal family, are being monetized by people that simply wanted to run away and do nothing to support the monarchy. Now, as we saw recently, and it's a fascinating development, His Majesty the King basically gave way to the fact that the HRH title should now be removed from the royal website. And the reason for this was simply a growing discord amongst the British people over here. A lot of people did not like that particular opportunity. And of course, a lot of people would like to see the titles fully removed. I think what's interesting also about this particular developing story is really, people don't understand that Meghan then could simply call herself Princess Henry. But how many people really would refer to her as that? She would then by default become Princess Meghan. That's what people would call her. But now there's a bigger problem, because in fact, both Harry and Meghan could simply call themselves HRH if they so wished. And here's the reason why. The problem with Harry and Meghan wanting and in fact being able to use their HRHs really stems back from the fact that the letters patent have not been annulled yet. These were put into practice by His Majesty the King, King George V, way back in 1917. Now, of course, they wouldn't want possibly to rock the boat. And I'm sure that this is something that His Majesty the King, King Charles III, doesn't want to get too involved with now, and would possibly hope that they wouldn't recognise this. But as we saw recently with Prince Harry returning back here to the United Kingdom, literally in the royal court, he referred himself back to His Royal Highness Prince Harry. It's something that means a lot to him, even if it doesn't necessarily mean something to his wife, Meghan Markle, famously crying that titles meant nothing. But clearly, they mean something to her for her children in the future. And this is both what Harry and Meghan are truly clinging on to. And rightly now, they could still refer to themselves as their Royal Highnesses. It's up to you, King Charles, to now sort this out finally, once and for all. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.